Good morning. It is Sunday, 9 August, 79th day on trail. About 6:40 in the morning, but on trail just for a couple minutes. Leaving South Mount Wilcox shelter. And not a bad night. Got there rather early since it was a short day, and then had to deal with mosquitoes all night, so that was a bit disappointing, but not very many tent sites, so that was not an option, so I just had to deal with them. Today's goal, about 24.6 miles to I think it's October Mountain Shelter. That's another large 10-person shelter, so yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I didn't look at total elevation for the day, but there are several good climbs coming in for the day. So it's yeah, we were looking at possibly staying at a lodge. I think the biggest, or we decided to skip that. Looks like we were thinking about food. Apparently there's a lot of local restaurants that'll deliver there, so. But we've decided to skip that. That would have been like a 17-mile day. So they will let you fill up your water, even if you're not staying. So if it's right on trail, I may stop and fill up my water while we're there. Water looks a bit scarce again, according to all the comments. So we'll see. As always, as things of interest pop up, I will jump on to share. And thanks for watching. We'll see you down trail somewhere. Just thought I would record some of the just the mist this morning. Fog. It's been a while, I think, since we've seen this in the morning. Kind of interesting. We're not extremely high, and there wasn't any kind of a huge temperature change. But you see the fog or the mist. It was pretty clear from the shelter when we woke up. But then you could also see below it. We were kind of on a ledge there in the shelter. So, yeah, just kind of pretty. So thought I'd capture some of it here. Sounds like we're approaching a stream. Yeah. Hey, seems to be a lot of undocumented water. Makes you wonder. But then also, you start doing stupid stuff if you start relying on water that's not documented. So if you skip, I'm skipping that one because that's like the third one. We just left shelter. I hydrated this morning. Got my 2 liters in through the night. But yeah, you can't put a hope and a prayer on something that there's no documentation that it may or may not be there. So even the water sources that are documented, we got to check the notes. And I'm not sure. I guess that's more of a marshy bog. So I'm not sure I would really want to drink out of that or not. It's a cool picture though. Yeah, it's looks like a beaver. Beaver dammed it up again. It's like most definitely. It's pretty cool how they do that. Okay, yeah, I'm not. I guess just because it's dammed up by a beaver doesn't mean it's nasty water, but it's I guess as long as it's flowing. I'm just always worried about stagnant water. Yeah, and as you see, we're still dealing with blowdowns, making us go over, under, around, through, whatever our options are. A lot of them it's just easier to go around. Like this one's, I don't know. How many trees that was. Yeah. Okay, we'll see you down trail. Well, if this is the same, where literally just a few seconds, I just turned the camera off, but thought that looked cool. So it's I hope it's the same. A lake or a beaver pond, I guess. Yeah, just another better view of this this area. And it's eerie looking, especially with all the fog, mist. It's definitely cool. Finally got me a black bear to stand still. I don't know if he smells him. The cookie I just opened. I don't know if he doesn't know I'm here yet. I'm not sure. I'm moving slow. I can't tell if he's a baby. It's kind of funny. Okay. He went. I thought I'd seen something on the trail when I was coming down it, but it almost looked like it was just a dead tree. And then I stopped and he's just sitting there looking at me as I was trying to open my protein cookie. Oh well, that was awesome. So I think I got some good pictures of that one. So I had to come all the way to Massachusetts to get me a good bear picture. Hopefully there's more. I had to capture some of it, guys. I can't help it. I've been hiking along another stone fence for a while. Yeah, like I said, there's got to be something more to these walls. But yeah, I know I keep saying I'm gonna stop filming them, but they just keep showing up. So, yeah, one of these days I will research and find out what the significance of them are. I'm sure it may vary state to state, but like I said, they've been consistent in the last several states. So, okay, let's see you down the trail. Now that is what you call a big root system. Yeah, torn up 3 trees right there, just blown over. I'm assuming all this stuff was from the hurricane that went through down south, and then we got the side effects of it as it went up the coast. Yeah, definitely some huge trees have been blown over here in Mass, and further south as well. But I don't know if it's these all seem to be shallow and pulled up or blown over by the roots instead of the trees themselves being broken like twigs. I think there was one yesterday that was just broken. But here in the pine forest sections anyways, I don't know if the ground is just so moist that, yeah, they can't withstand the wind, so they just get blown over, pulled up from the roots, is what it seems like. So, okay, I'll see you down the trail. This one's interesting. That one was like split. These are older. There's some mushrooms and whatnot of some sort growing up on that one. But what was interesting is that it's just laying on the root system of this other one that was completely blown over. And the trail apparently just goes right under both of them, right next to the root system here, and right under the one that was laying on top of it. Both those look like they've been there for quite a while. I guess that one's got some branches holding it up. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much longer that lasts, how it is. So part of the climb to Tyringham Cobble. I guess it was a cobble reservation. I don't know. Once we get to the top, it's supposed to be like a gravel summit, I guess, overlooking the town of Tyringham here in Massachusetts. There's another sign up here. I'll see what it says, but the one we already passed talked about how fragile the land was and no bikes, no fires, that type of stuff. So yeah, this is one of the first big climbs today. We've got another one coming up. Cobble Loop Trail. Tyringham Cobble. So yeah, we'll see. Appalachian Trail. Yeah, I just wanted to capture some of that. Here we go. There's more blue blazes, or a blue blaze right under a white blaze. Made the white blaze look blue for a second there. So okay, this is going through a pine forest as well. Just talking about how we love the pine forest and how the pine needles make the trail a bit softer. Yeah, I guess that's it. I believe we're coming up to the summit, Tyringham Cobble. Still says it's 0.1 away. I'd get coming through that gate, coming up. think we may walk along here for a little bit. Awesome view. Imagine living in that house. So, I'll jump back on when we get up here. Yep, we still gotta climb this. I guess zoom out here. It's a nice little pine valley. So 0.1, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty vertical. So it's gonna be a yep. We'll see at the top here. This is the view from Tyringham Cobble, overlooking Tyringham. It's like a nice little cemetery down there. Yep, and a couple of houses. The view and the summit is not quite what I was expecting from the pictures, but oh well, it is what it is. We came, we saw. Now we're gonna go down this thing so we can start our next climb. It's just over 1,000 feet. Luckily, it's the next climb basically goes up 500 feet about, and then levels out for a little while. Not much, but enough to give you a break from the uphill. And then goes up another approximate 500 feet. So I think after that we got one more major climb for the day. Yeah, we've still got like 18 some miles left for the day at least. I think we're only 7.3 in for the day. We're doing 24ish, almost 25, I believe. So. Yep, that's it for this summit. I'll jump back on next thing of interest. Crossing the road, have another one of these little fences. Upper, we can see that or not, the sun's blaring. Yeah. One of these little teepee, they look like teepees. Bridges, I've learned to stop trying to go down them backwards. Yeah, a little to get over a fence into this pasture. It's been a while since we've seen any of those, but we'll see where we go. We think we're probably going to go through this little, hopefully we go into the woods. We might walk down that little corridor there. We'll see, don't show. They're treating us to two different kind of fence post jump overs. Been a while since we've seen one of these as well. Just a generic step up, step down type of thing to get over barbed wire. There was some cow patties over there, so I'm assuming that's a cow field. Didn't see any cows. But, there was a farmhouse over to the right, so most likely they've got cattle or something over there as well. So, okay, we'll see you later. Walking through I guess I'm gonna call it a marsh. I'm not sure whoever told us that Connecticut had the most swampland on the Appalachian Trail, I think was confused with Massachusetts, as we have definitely gone through, see, I mean, this stuff, so the boards are into the swamp. We have more swamp, bog, marshland, boardwalks here in Massachusetts today alone than we did in all of Connecticut. And we still got like at least I think 2 more days 2.5, maybe 3 days, 2 nights, I believe, left for Massachusetts. So if the rest of the state is like today, we've definitely got a lot more swampish areas to cross. That also explains why the mosquitoes were so bad. Like as I stated, as we left camp this morning, came across a beaver dam swamped up area. So, okay, yeah, I just wanted to share that thought, and then it was just interesting. It went from a boardwalk up to the nice boardwalk area there. There's another one. Yeah. I'll see you guys down trail. I'm assuming that hill there in front of us, I'm assuming that's what we're about to go climb. Probably walk along the edge. Like I said, it was about 1,000 foot. I didn't check the distance, but went up about 500 foot, leveled out, then went up another 500 foot. So I'm sure that's where we're headed. We'll see you down there somewhere. This section of trail in Mass, it's just been awesome today. I apologize for that vehicle noise. We just crossed the road, but yeah, it's just in and out of pine forests. Mission dinner. We are, like the swamp, like I was talking earlier, the amount of swampland here, someone had to have been confused when they were trying to tell me it was Connecticut that had the most swampland. But yeah, just coming back into another pine forest section here, so thought I'd capture a little bit of it. And this should be the start of the first half of the 1,000-foot climb here. So slowly but surely, I'll work my way up it. See you down trail. I have to say the grade on this uphill was much more than I was expecting. I guess I should have looked. Yeah, I don't know. You can't see Paces up there somewhere. I saw him a few minutes ago. But yeah, I think we're almost to the point where it's going to level off for a little bit. But yeah, definitely was not expecting this type of a grade. Oh. Okay, so we made it to the top of that hill, Rishadena. Yeah, that was brutal. Definitely not what I was expecting from the elevation graphic, and I got hooked. Like I said, I didn't really check the grade, but that definitely kicked my ass. So next stop is 0.7, shows something called Knee Deep Pond. I'm wondering if that's just a neat way to say swamp. But there's a stream supposedly right before that, so I'll stop at that stream and hydrate, and then carry on. We are 10.3 miles into the day, so basically 14-ish, somewhere around there, 14 to go. So we shall see. Yep, see you down trail. Well, disregard the spring. It's looked like ass. Barely any water there, mostly puddles. So next water source is 1.5 miles up. That's a brook. Hopefully it's got decent water. Again, I'm not sure the difference between a creek, a river, a stream, and a brook. But as long as it's not a swamp or a bog or a bog or a marsh, Yeah, my biggest thing is as long as it's flowing and looks good and doesn't have any weird tastes, I'm good with it. So another mile and a half before I can get some hydration. We'll see you down trail. About to jump on and just capture some more of the trail. It feels like it's been a while since I've recorded and or taken any pictures. Okay, that was Pace. He'd stopped to go ahead and eat lunch before the water source. The mosquitoes are bad in this area. I don't know if it's just all the water or the swampiness. So he was stopping short of the water so he could eat without getting eaten up by the mosquitoes, and then he'll refill his water bottles. Water source is 0.3 miles from here. Hopefully it's good. The last, I think it was the last two water sources were dry. Hold on. Sorry about that again. Yeah, the day hikers out here are probably coming from the goose pond or whatever it is up here. So yeah, last couple water sources were dry. Unfortunately, I passed up the one good source that I knew, but then I saw the spring and I'm like, wow, I would rather drink from a spring, but I failed to read the notes and the comments on the spring, blah blah blah. So yeah, so even this next water source is supposed to be very slow with some puddles, so hopefully, that was a couple weeks ago, so hopefully this rain has gotten it flowing so I can get some good water out of it. And then there's the goose pond is up here about 2.7 miles. We're supposed to be going right on the edge of it. There was talk about maybe going for a swim, but I just doing another 25-mile day. I don't think I will. If we're close enough and it's clear enough, clean enough, maybe I'll dip my shirt again. I already did that in a stream earlier, but I've already exchanged all the nice fresh water with sweat. So maybe wring my shirt out, but I doubt it's gonna be a day for swimming. And then that was, give me a second. Okay, sorry, the Goose Pond is now 0.8 miles ahead of us. The 2.7 was the lodge. Supposedly it looked like it was 500 feet or so from trail. They sell sodas. That was our first option of some place to stay tonight, but we're gonna go ahead and push forward and do the full 25 miles. So, but if it is close enough to trail, may jump off to go get a soda. They also will let you refill your water even if you're not staying there. So that'll be another good water source, because they look sketchy from here all the way up to the shelter, including at the shelter. So, okay, there's more people coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. So we'll see you guys down trail. It looks like it's a trail maintainer down here clearing blowdowns. That's awesome. And we've got some boarded up or log squares, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is trying to keep you up out of the swamp. There was a board back there and then some rocks. Yeah, something unique. I capture it. Yeah, that guy we passed was he was a trail maintainer out here clearing down a bunch of the blowdowns. So first one we've seen here in Massachusetts. When we first came into Mass, there was a trail. Yeah, I guess I'm lying then. Because when we first came into Mass, there was a trail maintainer out there clearing stuff. And then, so this would be the second one we've seen in Mass then. In as many days, so kind of cool. They definitely need more out here, because there are definitely a lot of blowdowns we had to climb over, under, around, through today. So, but yeah, slowly but surely, the storm just came through, so they'll get to it as they can. We are, so I hydrated the brook. The stream was not to my liking, but the brook was flowing, so that was good, which puts me, I believe, 0.3 miles away from this pond, lake, whatever it is. I think it's called a pond, but, and then just 1.3 miles, I think, from the lodge. So I'm gonna get up here. Hopefully there's some good views of the pond. Like I said, with the miles we're putting in, I'm not gonna go swimming. May do some hiker laundry. I dip my shirt and get it nice and rinsed out. But yeah, no swimming, I don't think, is on the agenda for the day. And then like I said, we'll get down there and see how close the lodge is to the trail. I know Pace is wanting to go and either throw some stuff away or put it in the hiker box. So we'll see. He stopped for lunch, so I'm gonna try to text him if I get up there before he does, to see how far the lodge is. I said if it's 500 feet or close to that, or i.e. within sight of the trail, we'll probably go over there. If not, we'll just keep going. So we'll see you down trail. The trail goes by this lake. Okay, so yeah, the trail is walking by. This is Goose Pond, upper Goose Pond, I believe is what it said. So I don't know if we will get any closer, or if we get a clearing, or if we just simply walk next to it. Like I said, I don't have any intentions of stopping or doing anything there, but if we do get a clear view, I'll jump on and share it with you guys. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for this pond. And from the looks of it, this would fall into a lake category in my book, but yeah, they're calling it a pond. Just like with everything else, I don't know the definition or what the difference is between a lake, a pond. Yeah, I guess a lake and a pond. But yeah, like I said, if there's a clear shot somewhere, I'll try to jump on and grab it. We'll see you down trail. Near this site on the shores of Upper Goose Pond stood the Mohicannuck Club. The club was incorporated in 1909 and for 72 years served to provide its membership with good fellowship and fond memories. In 1981, the club conveyed its lands to the National Park Service and provided the Appalachian Mountain Club with a gift to assure that these lands would remain a wilderness preserve. July 24th, 1982. Coming down the hill from Upper Goose Pond. Just thought it was interesting that the exit or the trail is surrounded by fences. There was some kind of a note at the top or something about the end of the nature reserve, but I don't know if these fences are here to prevent stuff falling down on the turnpike, or if it turned into private property of sorts. Yeah, I knew we were coming up to a turnpike, but I didn't know we were going to be going over, I guess I don't know the definition of a turnpike, so maybe I should just shut up. So yeah, we're crossing a big road on a bridge, people bridge, walking bridge over the road. We shall see. Looks like it continues, and I don't know. Yes, this makes me question where the lodge is. It looks like we got a fence going all the way up here against the road. So you would have to, I guess, climb that if the lodge is over on the road. But it looks like we're gonna go over here and cross another road. Yeah. And I don't see a road sign. I failed to look. So I don't know. I'm sure it's a major highway. Gut Hooks just had it listed as a turnpike. Somebody was bored here stacking rocks. I guess I'll go ahead and get a picture of that. Then another person bridge, walk bridge. Makes me wonder if that's the inn over there or the lodge. From what we could tell in Gut Hooks, it was less than 500 feet from the trail. So I guess it depends on where the trail goes. I guess I should probably look, because technically I guess I haven't seen a blaze. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention to see one. Oh, there's one. Yep. So we're still going the right way. I'm just gonna have to go over here and see if that's the lodge. If so, it'll definitely be a stop for a soda. Appalachian Trail, Beckett. Not sure what that means. The Berkshires. Okay, so I'll see you guys here in a bit. I gotta figure out if this is the lodge or what. We'll see. Passing we're going over a nice bridge with a nice stream. I wish I knew this lodge. It's looks like I'm gonna go up to US 20, which is just 0.2 miles up here, and then it looks like it's just to the right of that. But there was a little housing community back there, right on a lake of sorts, which would have been nice if it was there. But looking at Gut Hooks, I need to go to the Route 20 here, and then it's just up the road. So we'll see once we get to this major road up here again. Yep, that's all I got. We're walking right next to a beaver bog. The mosquitoes have like quadrupled. Swampish area again. Yeah, we're about 2.5 miles from where we're staying tonight. So right on pace. Should be just at a 12 hours, maybe a little over a 12-hour day hiking. Not much else to show. I mean, we got the last major hill for the day is done. We got 2 little bumps, and then we'll be there. The water seems to be sketchy, so we'll see what happens when we get there. There is a water source about half a mile before the shelter, but it's listed as no flow, but you can scoop. So we'll see when we get there. We did hydrate at the last positive water source, so if need be, we'll just get to camp with our full bottles and go off that until morning. I don't know how far past the shelter the next water source is, but we'll start out early, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll see you down trail, most likely, once we get to the shelter. Yeah.